Um, Here, let me get it. I'm sorry. It says إذا جلس بين شعابها الأربع ثم جهدها فقد وجب عليه الغسل. I just read it for you initially in the beginning of the debate. Okay, I will get to this, which translates, if he sits between her four shu'ab, her four straight ones, and he ejaculates in her, then he must wash. And I brought you, sir, a hadith from Sahih Bukhari. Here it is, Sahih Bukhari. Okay, right here. Man, I'm losing my voice. All because of you, Christian Prince. Sahih Bukhari, Volume 1, Book 5, narration number 290. It says, narrated Abu Hurairah. The Prophet says, when a man sits between the woman's four shu'ab, and he has sexual intercourse with her, then he must wash, he must bathe. Okay, read the hadith for us if you don't believe me. Okay, I have already refuted you on this. Now, man, I'm really losing my voice. I'm sorry. What was I saying? Yes, you said that the marriage of four women. I have not responded to this point because you kept cutting me off, Mr. Prince. And I appreciate that you're letting me speak now. Okay, thank you. Please. You said that Allah Almighty had preference to the Prophet of Islam and made him marry four women, or more than four women. Okay? I told you the Prophet had already had more than four wives when Allah Almighty forbade the Prophet from having, any Muslim from having more than four women. But even in the Bible, there are preferences to the leaders. Okay, if I may, if you please let me, okay, read this for you from the Bible, okay, then this will make it clearer for you. Okay, in Leviticus, book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verses 5 through 8, it says here about the priests only, okay, not any Jew, not any person, just the priests. They must not marry a woman defiled by prostitution or divorced from their husbands, because priests are holy to their God. Okay, so priests cannot even marry divorced women. In Leviticus, here another one, chapter 21, verses 13 through 15.
Osama, you are changing the topic and you are going nowhere. What does this have to do with our topic, Osama, for God's sake? Listen, you are not losing only your voice, you are losing your mind. Like your prophet, you said in the last debate, if Muhammad is proven that he was under the black magic, it means he was living in illusion. If. And at the end of the debate, you agreed that at least he was under black magic for 40 days, which means there's no if anymore, which really under illusion. And now your majesty is under illusion too. Listen to me carefully. I ask you to read the hadith to the end with the explanation. Can you do that, please? With the explanation. Can you? You make fun of my English. Your English is better than mine. So I want you to read the explanation too, because the explanation will explain to us what the hadith is about. Is that correct, guys? I'm not going to explain the hadith for you, and you will not explain the hadith for me. Let us see the explanation of the hadith, and whatever the explanation says, we will accept. Is that fair, guys? This is your Islamic explanation, not my explanation. So you cannot say, oh, this is your explanation, no. This is Sahih Muslim, this is your book, this is his explanation, I have nothing to do with it. Show me the explanation, and this will make things clear for you and for me. And I'm saying in the front of the room, guys, in the front of the room I say, loudly and clearly, if the hadith explanation say I am wrong, I will say to Mr. Osama, I was wrong. The hadith explanation supporting me, it means you are wrong. Now, who is the one who is explaining the hadith is your scholar. He's no Christian. You can't use him against me. I am using him against you. So can you please, Osama, read the explanation for the hadith with your perfect English? And I want everybody in the room to read with us, please, the explanation with the translation, because we have a translation in that page. Open the website with me, please, and let us all of us read together with Mr. Osama. And whatever the explanation says, I will accept. Your mic, Osama.
I will gladly do that and expose you as a liar once more, Mr. Prince, but I was making my point on preferential treatment to the Prophet, and I was proving to you that even in the Bible, priests, okay, and prophets do also have that treatment. They're above the regular, ordinary humans, okay? And I was just giving these examples, which you cut me off because you know my point, but you're just a coward. Anyway, I'm just going to give the verses here, okay, and hope you don't cut me off, okay? Leviticus chapter 21, verses 13 and 15, and here Ezekiel chapter 44, verses 21 through...
Osama, in the Christianity, when we say elders, it means elders. In Islam, when you say elders, you mean who? This is the translation in English. This is an article of news. Elders in there is made by an Englishman. In Sudan, there's no word that's called elder. It is shuyukh, you know that, correct? Who is the elder of Islam? Shuyukh. And the shuyukh, when they order a man to marry a goat, they make the order according to what? Answer me. According to USA law? According to Argentina law? Or according to Monica Lewinsky law? Your mind.
Elders in Arabic, which you're playing stupid now on, means the leaders of the tribe or the elders of the family. Your grandfather is your elder. Your father is your elder. Okay, but they may not necessarily be religious leaders. Okay, they could be not normal people. Okay, they do not represent religious leaders. Now I know.
You will notice that all of this, just he is trying not to read the explanation, because the explanation of the hadith is saying clearly what the hadith. Speaking about Muslim women using ditch penis, animal penis, having sex with the cut it off penis of an animal, and if the hadith it's not talking about having sex with animals, why the explanation is speaking about having sex with animals? You know what I'm saying, guys? And this is why, he keeps changing the topic, and he's playing the game. He don't want to read it, because reading the explanation will make him in a very bad, in a problem. This is why supposedly the whole debate is about having sex with animal, about that hadith. Until now, we could not make him even read it. Not even once. You see? But anyway, you need a lot of patience when you speak with Muslims. Let us see.
I know you will cut me off because that's all you can do. That's all you can do. You first of all lied and fabricated a lie by saying that the Sudani government ordered him. I just exposed you as a liar by reading it and showing that it says elders, the elders of the family, of the tribe. Okay, not the religious leaders. All the religious leaders do is...
Where it says the elder of the family, show me that. I did not see it. I want to see that. The elder of the family, show me that. Maybe I have a problem with my eyes. Go ahead. Show me, please. Read.
If he posts the link again, I will gladly again refute you as a liar on it, because you don't just have a problem with your eyes. You have a problem with everything. You're blind in faith, Mr. Prince. Okay, this is not an insult to you. This is an advice. Okay. Now you're playing word games in Arabic and English. Elder, everybody knows what elders is in English. Everybody. Now you're coming up with a unique, brand new meaning to it. Okay.
Is your prophet is the elder for Muslims? Is your prophet the elder for all Muslims? Yes or no? Your mic.
Elders, like the other word that I exposed you on, the Arabic word, it could mean a religious leader. It could mean the president of the country. It could mean the king. It could mean the emperor. It could mean your father, your older brother. It could mean anything, anyone who has authority over you, whether political or religious or what have you. Anyone who has dominance over you is your elder. It could also mean just an older brother who does not necessarily have dominance over you. Maybe just a guardian, maybe just somebody who is older than you. Okay, that's what the English word